Hey everybody, we are going to talk for just a few minutes about how we're going to kick off the new year with our Kick-A-Thon this year. It's going to be in January instead of December, so we wanted to go through some of the facts about things so that you guys can get to know what's going to happen at the Kick-A-Thon and how to be part of it. It's going to be a huge success this year, we know, because all you guys always do such a great job of putting your effort into this. So, Miss Jamie has some of our frequently asked questions here. She's going to ask them, and we're going to kind of share answering them and hopefully give you guys all the information you need.
Alrighty, so the first question we always start with is, what is a Kick-A-Thon?
Well, a Kick-A-Thon is a way that we partner with a local charity to raise money and to help some people in our community that need our help. And so basically it's like a run-a-thon or a jog-a-thon or anything like that. But instead of running, you're going to choose a number of kicks to do, and then you're going to get pledges from maybe family members or something like that so that you can raise that money.
Yep. It's also an opportunity to practice endurance, which we'll be talking about. And it's a chance for our whole school to get together because after the Kick-A-Thon, we do an awesome party. And that's really fun to see everybody there all together getting to fellowship and have a great time. Okay, so when and where is it taking place?
Why don't you answer that because you have it written down?
Oh, fantastic. Okay, so this year the date is Saturday, January 13th. It starts at 9 o'clock, ends around 2. 9 o'clock is when registration starts, and then hopefully we'll be all ready to start the kicking actually at 9:30, but we got to check in at 9. And then it's at the community center at Crestview Church of Christ in Woodway, and we'll have all those details for you in a packet.
Yeah, so this is a new location this year. We're really excited about it.
Yep.
In the past, we've done it out way north of town, and now we're going to be a little bit closer to our dojang, so that's going to make it easier for everybody to get here.
Awesome. Okay, so question 3 is, who are we raising money for, and do all the proceeds go to them?
Okay, I'm going to answer the second part of that first. Yes, all of the proceeds, any money raised goes to them. So Vertical Journey Martial Arts pays for the party and the rental of the space and everything like that. None of your donations go toward paying for the party. So we want to make sure that everything that you guys bring in actually goes directly to the charity that we're serving. This year we get to support Nightlight Christian Adoptions, which is an awesome place that does both foster care and adoptions for children in our area. They are a national chain, so they do have branches elsewhere, but we're specifically raising money for our local branch this year.
Yes. Alrighty. Number 4 is, can adult and kid students all participate?
Absolutely. So there's going to be a way for everyone to participate. If an adult or a student wants to go ahead or a younger student wants to go ahead and kick, they are welcome to do so. People of all ages can do the kicks. But generally what we find is that the kids enjoy doing the kicks and the adults enjoy holding the pads.
Yep.
So if you are an adult who wants to help but you don't really want to kick, that's totally fine. You can actually get out there and hold pads and count for kids who are kicking. Or if you're an adult who wants to kick, we will absolutely have somebody to hold pads there for you. So feel free to do that as well.
Yes. Alrighty, number 5, what do we wear?
Okay, so if you're going to be kicking, we do ask that you be in full uniform so that everybody stays modest and everybody looks really sharp out there on the floor. If you are just holding pads, you don't necessarily have to wear a uniform unless you're part of our leadership team and you're there specifically to assist, in which case you'll be in your full uniform for that.
Okay. And then just make sure to bring a change of clothes for the party. You don't want to be eating pizza in your white uniform.
Very true. Very true.
Alrighty. Number 6 is, who do I ask and how do I ask people to make donations?
Okay, so what we're going to include in your packet, which we're going to talk about here in just a little bit, is a donor letter. And so you can show that, or you can make copies of that and hand it out to people. And that kind of tells a little bit about what we do and why we're doing it and how to make donations. And then what you do is you say, hey, I'm trying to raise money for Nightlight Christian Adoptions to help children in our area who need homes. And would you be willing to donate to that cause? And then you can tell them a little bit about maybe how you're going to do a certain number of kicks. And that can be kind of impressive for some people. We have some students who do as many as 1,500 kicks, and that's a lot of kicks. So that can be pretty impressive
totally
to
doable.
People. It is absolutely doable. So then they can either choose to donate by check or by cash or whatever. We don't have card donations, so it does either need to be check or cash, and then they're going to take that and they're going to give you the money, and it's going to go in an envelope in your packet.
You can do it that way. However, if you have family or friends that are out of town and they want to PayPal or Venmo you, Cash App you the money, then you're just responsible for transferring those funds to check or cash to go in that envelope. But still, online is available. Just you have to take care of it yourself.
That's true.
And
We just
then
don't
get
have
it
a
into the
specific
envelope.
portal for them to go to. So it does go to you and then go into the.
Right. But that's a really great way for grandparents that live states away to still be able to donate and do that without mailing a check, or whatever. So.
Absolutely.
Okay. And then where do I keep the money and the records, which we just talked about? You keep everything in the big manila envelope that we're going to have your packet come in. And those packets are coming this week. So.
Yes, and so we will actually have another envelope inside that manila envelope that you'll keep all the money in, and that way it all stays in one nice confined area.
Yes. Alrighty. When is the deadline for collecting?
Okay, so you need to have everything ready to turn in the morning of the Kick-A-Thon. You can collect right up until 9 o'clock if you want to, but at 9 o'clock you need to have all of your money in your packet, and you need to have all your paperwork filled out so that you can hand that packet to us and we can do a check-in. It's very important to us that we show integrity, so what we're going to do is we're going to go through and we're going to check all of the information on your pledge sheet, and then we're going to check that against the money that's actually in your envelope. So it's going to be really important that you show great care and great integrity with the money that's being given to you so that it all gets in that envelope and all gets to Nightlight Christian Adoptions.
Yes. Alrighty. How do I know how many kicks to sign up for?
So we're going to do some drilling in class. If you're not sure exactly how many kicks to do, we're going to do some drills in class to help you get a feel for that. Generally, the way we tell people to do it is set a timer for 2 minutes, do as many great front kicks as you can in 2 minutes, and then multiply that number by 4, and that's a great baseline. Now, if you're practicing between now and then and you're working to build up your endurance, you may be able to kind of set a higher goal than that. Say maybe you're able to do, once you work the math out, 300 kicks, and you want to go for 500, and so you're going to practice your endurance between now and then. I think that's an excellent goal. Some of you are going to be able to do way more than that. We do have some very small people who do 1,500 kicks, and we have some older people who maybe only do 400 or 500 kicks, and that's no big deal. It's what you can do.
Mm-hmm. But they're all front kicks, so don't worry. You're not going to be doing any other crazy fancy stuff.
Yeah, it's not 500,
just basic front
jump, spin,
kicks
crescent kicks or anything
and
crazy
just
like
pumping
that.
them out really fast in 2-minute rounds of kicking. So, which leads us into the next question: is do I have to do all of my kicks at once? And we just answered that.
Yep. So there's just going to be some rounds, and essentially you'll have a little bit of a rest. The people who are doing the highest numbers of kicks will start first, and they'll have a couple of rounds back to back, and then everybody will kind of get to cycle through. We'll have everybody in groups so that everybody gets a little rest in between their sets of kicks.
Oh yeah, they'll have a rest in between. So, alrighty, the flyer says, you'll see the flyer in your packet. The flyer says 9 to 2. So what's the schedule like? And you mind if I take that?
Go right ahead.
Okay, so check-in is at 9, and it's really important to be on time because we have so many people that we have to get through that participate every year, and so we have to check all that stuff so we get them in as possible. And like I said, we want to hopefully start by 9:30 and start the kicking then. And then we do as many rounds as it takes for everybody to finish, and then lunch is served around 12, which is pizza, so and other stuff. So we try to get it all finished up and broken down for lunch, and we're good to go. And then we just party from 12 to 2.
Yeah, it's just fun stuff. There's usually games off to the side and whatnot, and people just get to hang out and fellowship and enjoy being together as a group of like-minded martial artists.
Yes. So if you have littles, younger siblings or anything, we do have games on one side of the gym in a section so that they can be entertained too during the whole thing.
Yes.
Okay, who can come with me to the Kick-A-Thon and Christmas party?
So all students are welcome, and all families, immediate families of current students are welcome to come to the Kick-A-Thon. So we don't usually invite large extended families, but like, hey, if grandma and grandpa are in town, feel free to bring them. We don't usually invite a whole bunch of extra people because this is really for our school, but absolutely bring your family. We like to meet all those people, and it's usually a great time.
Yep. What if I can't attend the Kick-A-Thon, but I want to come to the party, or the other way around?
But we want you to be at whatever part you can be at. You know, we have some people that are like, hey, I really want to kick and raise the money, but we can't stay afternoon for the party, you know, because we've got, you know, family Christmas parties or whatever, not Christmas parties because we're in January, but, you know, we've got whatever other event that we need to go to. We totally understand. Go ahead and do what you need to do. Some people don't feel like they can do the kicking or they can't commit to that large of a time frame. And so they're like, hey, I just want to come to the party. That's totally fine. We want to see your beautiful faces regardless of what part you can come and be participating in.
Yes, but we do ask that you pre-register. So there is a QR code that you'll find on the flyer in your packet, and I'll also be sending out an email with this information later as well. And you do need to pre-register and tell us how many people you're bringing, and that way we're prepared for all.
I want to make sure we have enough food
all the time. Okay, and then what will we be doing at the Christmas party?
We're gonna eat. You know, I just said food, so we're gonna eat. So generally we do pizza, and there's some sort of dessert, and usually some veggie trays and some other things like that. And there will be drinks as well. So it's just a good time to eat. We will also have a representative from Nightlight Christian Adoptions who is going to come in and just tell us a little bit about what they do, and get to share with us maybe some of the stories of some people who've been affected by their services, and that's usually really inspiring and really fun. And then we're going to hang out, and there's usually some door prizes, so we're going to have some door prizes. Everybody will get a ticket when you come in, so you want to kind of hang out and wait for your name to be called.
There'll be door prizes through the whole thing, through the Kick-A-Thon part, through the Christmas party part, and yeah, carrying on.
Yeah, and you just never know what fun things you're going to end up with, so. Yeah.
Alrighty, and then last question is, do we need to bring anything for the party?
Yourselves. Just come.
You don't need to sign up for any food items or any water bottles or anything like that. Just pre-register, show up, have a great time.
And it's going to be awesome. We're looking forward to having everybody there. This Kick-A-Thon is an excellent time for us to get together and just spend some time enjoying each other's company when we're not kicking each other in the face. So feel free to come, and we look forward to seeing you guys there.
All right. Okay.
Bye.